You want to go ahead? Okay, so hello, my name is Naria Elise. I am 18.
Yeah. I am Avery. Stage name So Avery Music is where you can find me. And yeah, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an artist, all the above.
I love that. There's a lot of there's some variants here.
Yes.
That's beautiful, and you guys have all obviously collaborated to form this masterpiece.
Yes.
So what brings you to Hyde House today? What do we got going on here today?
So yes, 2SC, who is our producer, he has dropped a new album, a new project, and we're all a part of it. Me, Naria, and some other cool artists, local artists from the Tampa Bay area. And so he's here to just kind of share his story through our stories.
Yeah, basically.
That's beautiful. And now the album is called Masterpiece. So what is the meaning behind that name?
You want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. So Masterpiece. Basically, as we all start from a very small point. Everyone always works up to something, and it's not always going to be easy. A lot of people don't give us the recognition for XYZ. Tuesi, finds the beauty within each of us. He finds the talents within each of us, and he puts us all together and creates this amazing masterpiece album.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that we're able to even share our journeys, because everybody comes from different walks of life, everybody has different experiences, and just to be able to display our various journeys through music is how Masterpiece even comes alive, and it continues to live, because people can live through our journeys and live through our stories, and so it's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. And now there seems to be like a centralized theme here of the journey toward where you guys are at now and kind of gratitude. Could you emphasize a little bit on what the overall meaning was and like the theme behind it?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's like you just said, it's the gratitude of, man, I have this life journey. Thank you for the obstacles. Thank you for the lessons that was learned. Thank you for, just becoming who I am and being okay with where you are, right? Being okay with what life taught you, the lessons that it taught you, and just understanding that you're okay with who you are. Like, you're beautiful just the way you are. So definitely thankfulness, gratitude, reflection, looking back over time, and just recognizing that growth for sure, that you are actually okay and you're beautiful just the way you are.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Now, I eavesdropped a little bit. I heard you guys' meeting, and I know somebody was saying that this is the first time anything like this has happened in this area of Tampa, Hyde Park. It's obviously a more affluent part of the town, and this is a hip-hop and R&B show.
Yes.
So what does that mean to you, ladies, being able to be a part of something that is combining cultures?
Oh, yeah.
Right. I feel like history is definitely being made, as he did say in the meeting. For me personally, I think that's so cool, because in the future and down the line, we're going to have people who are musically inclined. They're going to look back on this and be like, hey, this is the first R&B album drop in Hyde Park.
Yeah.
And, I just feel like that's something awesome to be a part of and be able to tell my kids or my great-grandkids or just anybody whenever they ask down the line. So
Yeah. And it's beautiful, too, because even, like, the age, like, this is my niece, right?
Yes.
And so even to be able to be on a stage with just different people, like different walks of life, different ages, and just sharing our journey is like, that's almost like history in itself too.
That's so true.
You really don't have that combination of just ages and walks of life and all that stuff. So it's definitely a lot of just history in the making and just
even
amazing
within
moments.
the songs as well too.
Absolutely.
If you listen to some of the words or just like feel the music, you can feel a part of that song within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that there's a lot of touches on Tampa throughout all of the lyrics, so I love that. I heard some pieces of like down on 7th Avenue, repping Tampa culture. I love that. Now, to further emphasize the lyric aspect, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your song and what kind of led into those lyrics?
Awesome. Okay, so my song is called Better Days, right? So me being a teenager in high school, there's a lot of boy drama, a lot of school drama, and it was during the summertime as well too. So I had a lot of time to myself, a lot of time to focus on a lot of aspects of life. And the inspiration that I got for that song was an issue that I was having within the summertime, and it wasn't just one general issue, it was kind of a lot. So it was taking a toll on me mentally, but nobody really knew because I like to thug it out on my own. Mm-hmm. is what I call it. But you know, sometimes you have those friends around you that are like, something's off, da-da-da-da. Those friends reached out to me, and they were basically my support system. They were letting me know that, hey, better days are going to come. You need to fix your head. You need to fix that crown that's sitting on top of your head. Mm-hmm. You need to pull yourself together, because whatever issue you're going through right now it's only temporary. Pain is only temporary. Yeah, so that's kind of where Better Days just started from and sprouted from, really. Yeah.
That's awesome, and I'm sure that's resonated with so many people, because especially after the pandemic, I think that a lot of us can relate to that, of maybe feeling like in a dark or hopeless place and kind of needing to be yanked out of that sometimes.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's hard to do it on our own, of course.
Absolutely.
And I want to talk to you about your song, Untraceable. So tell me a little bit about that.
Untraceable. So actually, this is just sharing part of my journey, right? Because I think oftentimes we get in a space where we forget where we've come from. We forget like how far we've come. And so this song is almost like a reminder to myself of like all the stuff that I went through, and just really encouraging people to take time to look back and say, man, I have actually grown. I have actually come a long way, and I'm okay with me. Like, I'm okay with the scars. I'm okay with, you know, the trials. I'm okay with all that stuff, because I'm a better me as a result of that stuff. In the moment, it didn't feel good.
Right.
Okay. But now looking back over it, it's like, man, it made me so much stronger. It made me so much just more grateful for the moments in life. And so, yeah, untraceable. So it's almost like you can look at a person and you think like you know what they went through and what their life is because of just how they're living now. But it's like, until you actually know their story, until you actually hear what they've gone through, it kind of is like, wow, I didn't realize that you were faced with that much. You were faced with that. So yeah, untraceable. So looking at me now, you wouldn't think I went through that stuff, but just, yeah, thanks be to God, for sure.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool because you have Better Days, and she's talking about the times that you are now talking about.
Correct.
As somebody that's a little bit older, you said she's your niece.
Yes.
So you kind of get to share on her, hey, those better days are coming.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my own personal testimony to share with you, to let you know that that's true and that's going to happen for you too.
Exactly. Basically.
Yep.
That just goes to show I love the storyline that this album puts together, because it just shows that we're all human. We're all kind of coming from the same place.
Exactly.
We're all going to the same place.
Absolutely.
And it's the journey to get there that makes it so unique, right?
Definitely.
And you will learn from each other, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of times people think, oh, I'm doing this by myself. I'm experiencing this by myself. It's like, no, somebody's probably already experienced that. And you could probably learn from other people, but it's just beautiful to be able to share your story with somebody else. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything that I did not touch on that you ladies might want to speak on or add?
2SC, the producer, like, the hottest person, hottest producer that I know.
Right.
So check him out, because I mean, he just has a heart of gold. Like, his heart is really for people, and he definitely has a story to tell. But I just think that if you're looking for somebody who is willing to see you and bring you out through music, 2SC, Sean Callahan is like that man. I've been working with him for a long time, and he's always been not only a producer but a friend. Like, he's really been a big brother. So yeah, 2SC.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT for sure.
For sure. He's also grown musically as well.
Oh yeah.
So
does he have anything that y'all might be a part of that is going to be coming that we don't know about yet? Anything special? We got anything in the works right now?
Well, I know he just scored a movie. What was the name? I think it's called Sam. Don't get me wrong, but I know he does scoring. He just did that, and I believe it's another movie that he has coming up. I don't want to leak it too much, but yeah, look out. He's definitely on the scene and doing some moves. So
coming up for real
sure.
fast too.
What's up next?
Oh yeah,
Tampa.
Yes, come on,
Right.
1-3.
Right. Come back and check in with you guys in a couple of months and see where we're at, because I can only imagine the propulsion's going to be out of this world. So I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to speak with me.
No problem. Thanks for having
I'm excited
us.
to watch you guys perform.
Yes, thank you.